Now our next question is about solving the equation by trial and error method. In this trial and error method, particular value of the variable is not given. Instead, we have to choose, or we have to take few values for the variable and then check it whether either of it is the solution of the given equation or not. So how you are going to do is, see here, 5p plus 2 is equal to 17 is the equation, and as per the trial and error method, trial means you are going to take tries one by one with the values, and you have to check whether on substituting this value you get answer which is given on the right hand side or not. So equation you have divided into two parts, LHS and RHS. As I had already explained you previously that this part is left hand side of the equation and this is the right hand side of equation. So we have taken LHS value and RHS value, three columns we have made, substituting values, LHS value, RHS value. Substituting values under this column, you are going to write those numbers or figures which you have decided for the given variable in the equation. So first we take p as 0. It's up to you. Any numbers you can take, negative, positive, any. So here I have started with 0, very simple. I have started with 0 in the equation towards the left hand side. 5p plus 2, in place of p I have substituted 0. 5 zeros are 0 plus 2 gives answer 2 towards the left hand side. And what is given on the right hand side? Right hand side the value is 17. So 2 is not equal to 17. So 0 is not verified. Now we move on with the 1. In place of p I have substituted 1. 5 ones are 5 plus 2 gives you 7, which is again not equal to the value given on right hand side of the equation. Like that I have continued with 2 and then with 3. When on substituting 3, you can see that 5 3s are 15, 15 plus 2 is 17, which is equal to the value given on right hand side of the equation. So here we stop, and so we can say that 3 is the solution of the given equation. This is how we solve the equation by trial and error method. As long as it was not equal to, they are considered as error, and the moment or the number on substituting you got right hand side value is the correct answer. So p is equal to 3. Solution of the equation, p is equal to 3. Similarly, we will solve the second equation. Here you can see 3m minus 14 is equal to 4. Same as we did in the first sum, substituting values, LHS value, RHS value. Substituting means the values which you are going to put in place of the given variable. Here what is the variable? Here variable is m. In place of m, we are going to take these values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So same way as we did first sum, just substituting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we aren't getting the value given on the right hand side, but when we substituted m with 6, 3 6 are 18, 18 minus 14 gives you 4, which is equal to the right hand side value. So here m is equal to 6. So if you take m is equal to 6, then the right hand side value is going to be 4. So this is how you are going to solve the equation if you are asked to use trial and error method. Write the equation. Question number 4. Write the equations for the following statements. In the illustration, I have explained you how you are going to convert the statement given into mathematical expression, that is equation. Look here, the sum of numbers x and 4. Sum stands for addition. X and 4, adding x and 4, what do you get? Is 9. So x plus 4 is equal to 9. Same way, 2 subtracted from y is 8. Y minus 2 is 8. 10 times a is 70. 10 multiplied by a, as I told you, times when it is given, you have to multiply the given number with the variable and you have to show the product. 10a is equal to 70. The number b divided by 5 gives you 6. Okay, you can write either this way, b divided by 5 equal to 6, or you can write b by 5 is equal to 6. 3/4 of t, 3 by 4 multiplied by t is equal to 15, or you write 3t by 4 is equal to 15. 7 times m plus 7 gets you 77. 7 times m means 7m plus 7 gives you is equal to 77. Next one, 1/4 of a number x minus 4 gives 4. 1/4 of a number x, that's equal to x upon 4 minus 4, subtraction sign, is equal to 4. Isn't it easy? You can see, if you understand English properly, then you can express it into the equation very easily. If you take away 6 from 6 times y, take away means subtracting. What you are subtracting? 6. From what? 6 times y. 6y minus 6. You get 60 is equal to 60. If you add 3 to 1/4 of z, 1/3 of z, 1/3 of z, that is z upon 3 plus 3, you get 30 is equal to 30. So these were the 9 statements which we have converted into the equation using the mathematical symbols and numbers. Now we move on to question number 5th, which tells you to convert the equation into statement form. Very simple as the previous question. P plus 4 is equal to 15. You can write like this, or you can write the sum of P and 4 is 15, or you can write 4 added to P gives 15. 5 minus 7 is equal to 3. You can write like this, or you write 7 subtracted from m, or you write subtracting 7 from m, we get 3. There are many different ways of writing. Condition is that the operator which you are using equal to sign, and the conditions which are given has to be mentioned correctly. Here you can see twice a number m is 7, then 1/5 of m is 3. I have prepared the PDF for you, so you can write it down. Hope you have understood how you are going to express the equation in statement form. Now we move on to the 6th question. Set up an equation in the following cases. Here word problem type it is given. You have to read the short paragraph or 2 sentences which are given to you, and then you have to frame the equation you have to select your own variable in this, and you have to prepare the equation or frame the equation from the given question. There are 4 such statements given to you where you have to read it and then frame out the equation. So I'll read out the first one for you. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles Parmit has. So few number of marbles Parmit has that you don't know, but the condition is given to you regarding Irfan. Irfan has 7 marbles, more than 5 times that Parmit has. So in this case, what you have to do, you have to suppose Parmit's marble, number of Parmit's marble. In the question it is already given, so you won't find any much difficulty in framing out the equation. So the variable is given to you, what you have to take. When it is given, you have to use that variable, but if it is not given in the question, you are free to take any second case alphabet letter you can take. So here you have to take number of marble with Parmit is M. So what will you write? Here you will write let the number of marbles with Parmit is equal to M. Then one more thing is given. Irfan has 37 marbles. Total number of marbles with Irfan 37. Condition given for framing the equation: 7 marbles more than 5 times the marbles of Parmit. 5 times marble with Parmit, that is 5M. 7 more plus 7 is equal to how much? 37 is with Irfan. So from the given equation will be as follows: 5M plus 7 is equal to 37. Here you have the second story, a short story. Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Condition on which the equation is based: 4 years, who is? Lakshmi's father is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. So you have to suppose whose age? You have to suppose Lakshmi's age. Here it is given, take Lakshmi's age to be Y years. Now children, every time it won't be given to you what you have to suppose, what variable you have to take. No, just because it is the initial stage in learning the equations or framing the equation, you have been given what you have to suppose and which variable you have to take. In further exercises or in the next year, when you will be dealing with the equation chapter, you will not be given any kind of help. Only the short story will be given to you, and you have to frame out equation, and then you have to solve out the equation also. So put an habit of just taking the judgment from the statements that what you have to suppose, and regarding taking the variable, you can take any small case alphabetic letters. So here it's already told you take Lakshmi's age to be Y years, and age of Lakshmi's father is given to you 49. From this statement you can make out that towards the right hand side of the equation you will be having 49. Let Lakshmi's age is equal to Y years. From the given equation, the equation will be as follows: 3 times age of Lakshmi, 3Y, plus 4. More older it is told, so plus 4. If younger is given, then you will take minus sign. But older given, so plus 4 is equal to 49.